What's poppin', boss gang? Welcome back to CEO Prince Reactions. So I just want to thank y'all for subscribing to this channel, man. Like y'all been going crazy for me, bro. Like y'all been doing real good. Let me give y'all shout outs real quick. So yesterday the King Von video, Cora Gray is the one that recommended I do the reaction to King Von before they were famous. That was a really dope video. Um, they envy Bree. She want me to react to Neek and King, but they're not together, so I'm gonna react to you know Neek from Neek and King. Oh, react to Neek from Neek and Queen. Okay, I'm gonna do that reaction. React to Camel Cadillac with Corey went crazy in the Hellcat. I'm gonna do a reaction to all these videos, and then Unique Bree is the one that recommended this video. Can you react to Friends Become Enemies King Von? So I'm about to get into the video right now, so y'all can see that I got a couple reactions to do for the supporters. So I'm gonna get to those today. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 1K, man. We still on the road. I think we had like 840 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like 840. Let me make sure real quick. Ooh, I want to see if y'all subscribe. Ooh, 841. Look at that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Every subscriber, bro, means a lot to me. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all can do it one at a time. I don't care, bro. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. I love it. Make sure you comment on what bills you want me to react to, man. Like, I give out shout outs. I react to what my supporters want me to react to. I don't, sometimes I sit here and find videos if I don't have any in the comments. But other than that, I react to what y'all want me to react to, all right? Last but not least, make sure y'all hit that like button. I had to swallow my spit. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, because I need that. I need them likes, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. But let's get right into it, man. King Von, Friends Become Enemy. This should be interesting. 15 minutes long. Let's get it.
People told me you and Young Boy was beefing or something like that.
What
happened?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same issues and holes and there. You know how the internet will try to make it, but it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about.
5 people were shot overnight in downtown Atlanta. 2 of them died, and now investigators
What? I ain't even know
figure
nothing
out
about
what
this.
led up to the violence.
Just keep breathing, cuz. Come on. You got it. My fault. Yeah. Man, we shot. What you mean we're outside?
Alright, what's up everybody? We gotta talk about this King Von situation. Rest in peace. It's tragic. Everything that could have went wrong that night. Von was shot in the parking lot of the Monaco Hookah Lounge right in the center of downtown Atlanta.
Yo, I
After this
seen
huge
that.
brawl with Quando Rondo's crew and a couple of undercover police. Everything was captured on surveillance cameras with multiple angles, and I've seen so many rumors and fake stories circulating. The stuff about Dirk buying all the tickets to Quando Rondo's next show, news sites posting Snapchats from a fake Quando Rondo.
That's the thing about the media. That's why we be so confused, bro, because it be so much lies from the media. Like the media platform that we like the most. I'm about to say look up to, but the one that we like the most always lying to us about what goes on though. But that's crazy, bro. They just thought that, bro. You don't be knowing.
Queen Von, that's all fake. We don't have to invent stories. Reality is already crazy. People don't even know. There was almost a second shootout the night Von was killed. After the chaos in the parking lot at the hookah spot, both crews rushed to the hospital and went to the same one. That's why Quando Rondo went immediately to Instagram Live when he got to the entrance at the Grady Memorial.
That nigga seen bro them at the same hospital and got scared and went live. Fake ass street niggas on my son. It would have been another episode at that bitch. Fuck what the media hollering. These niggas what?
Memorial Hospital.
Just keep breathing, cuz. Come on.
And while they moved Von's body on the highway 8 miles from the hospital to the morgue, Atlanta police were in the very same hospital charging Quando Rondo's boy Little Tim for the murder of King Von. Now, not only is Little Tim fighting this felony murder case, but something people don't know is he's already fighting a conspiracy case in Georgia. After this year-long investigation took down a trap house in Savannah, confiscating 15 pounds of kush, $16,000 cash, and a bunch of guns. And if you're online even a little bit, you've seen the rumors circulating that NBA YoungBoy is responsible for Von's death. We saw close NBA YoungBoy affiliates going immediately to IG Live as soon as it happened, laughing at Von being killed.
The joke's on you. This now you getting roughed on.
Say that's one pay. When I seen it got popped, all I could do was laugh. All I could do was laugh.
Now, we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. This is my guy Young Po. Let's go. I gotta have it all, niggas who raise the bar.
My thing is, bro, if I'm finna sit here and watch this, bro, this shit better be like, it better make sense. If anything, it better make sense, man. I don't want to hit this song. Gonna do this shit cool. Man, this shit trash.
Alright, it's messed up to say, but this is the most attention Quando Rondo's ever gotten in his career. He was never a headliner, he's not a huge artist, but now he's in the position where he's playing up the role of the bad guy. Dropping that song, addressing the King Von situation, shooting that video, dressed up as the guy who killed him, Little Tim. He's been wearing bulletproof vests everywhere, getting all his shows canceled, and what makes the situation worse, at one point, King Von and Quando were cool with each other.
63rd, nigga, some dirty ass niggas. Hey, listen, though, man, the nigga on 64, we got 63rd niggas over there smoking crack.
That's a video from a year ago of the two of them before a show in Atlanta, cracking jokes and making fun of Von's ops together. But realistically, this relationship was not gonna last. And yes, NBA Young.
Already, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Already, bro. I'm learning a lesson, bro. Like, niggas that you, like, people be always saying, like, the industry messed up, the industry this, the industry that, bro. Look how fake the industry is. These boys look like they were friends for real. Like, I don't know for a fact, but like they was friends for real. And then, like, look what happened. Like, that's crazy.
Young boy, the YB situation was just too real, just too good. All of us got a real bond, so I don't that music shit, like, you feel me? This shit way deeper than that.
The reason Young Boy is mentioned in this is cause he has ties with both Quando and Von. Quando was the first artist signed to Young Boy's Never Broke Again label. They've been real close ever since, making music, doing shows. They even tag team jumped their own security together. And when Young Boy was beefing with Kodak Black a couple years back, Quando showed his loyalty by going on IG Live and burning Kodak's merch.
Man, it's up. Man, we on some NBA shit, man. Tell Ethical don't send me this shit no more, man.
He even went to New York and got into a
you don't want to play with Kodak,
with Kodak's artist, Tutu G's. According to Tutu, Quando got slapped, people were throwing chairs, it was chaos. Now thankfully,
Tutu G just beat the shit out of Quando Rondo. You're not good in my city. Don't try to shake my hand. I don't want to talk.
Nobody got hurt, but the beef is still on to this day. And Young Boy's got a huge list of these industry beefs with people he doesn't get along with. One tension that was slowly building behind the scenes was with him and a new artist out of Chicago named King Von.
Fuck Young Boy talking about on this song, bro. He talking crazy on this man.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that. I'm his ass, man. You got cap in your raps.
At this point, Von was just starting.
I ain't never noticed.
Crazy Story 1 out, the buzz was slowly building. And in March of 2019, Von went on Instagram Live to say that Young Boy was lying in his raps. Young Boy fans were quick in the comments, spamming him to apologize or something was gonna happen to Von in 48 hours. Fast forward a couple months to December of 2019. Lil Reese, who's super close to Von, comes out and says he would never do a song with Young Boy. After fans were asking him for a collab, we could see these lines being drawn real quick between O-Block and Young Boy's crew 4KT. Fast forward again, 4 months ago. These photos surface of Von holding hands.
That wasn't even heard of.
Baby mama Jania. At the same time, Von was tweeting subliminals about posting some other dude's girl, doing stuff that would have him stop claiming his kids. It didn't take long for Young Boy to match that energy and go out and do a song with King Von's ex-girl, Asian Doll. Both of them using each other's girls as props to get at one another. And the whole time, people like 600 Breezy from Chicago were hyping Von up, saying stuff like, I love what you're doing, we know what you're doing, hashtag Rapper K. So he's saying Rapper Killer. Basically, he's cryptically talking about Young Boy, who then responded indirectly but super directly at the same time by saying,
Yo, bro, I had no idea this was going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, bro, I don't be caring about too much about what other people got going on. But now they hear the story, boy, this shit sound real, boy. This shit sound crazy.
I'm gonna make sure my son F's your daughter since her trolling. Now this tension kept building and building behind the scenes. Von's even got subliminals about YoungBoy on this new album he dropped last month, Welcome to O-Block. On the song Mine 2, Von says outright that he's got beef in Louisiana and the other dude doesn't know it. He's rapping that gangster shit, now he's gotta show it. So when the news hit last month that Von got killed in a confrontation with YoungBoy's artist, theories started to circulate that it was YoungBoy who ordered the hit. 2 days after Von was killed, a fan uploaded an old unreleased song from YoungBoy and titled it like it was a King Von diss called Let Them Shots Off. Now this was pure clickbait, but the video still managed to go to number 8 on trending on YouTube, and it's not about King Von at all. And I saw fans starting to go back into YoungBoy's catalog, reading into his lyrics, looking for clues. One song in particular, they claim predicted Von's death 2 months before it happened. The song is called Dead Trolls, and at one point in the song, YoungBoy talks about planning to rob somebody in Atlanta. He talks about leaving his ops dead and mentions D Rose being away from the Chicago Bulls home. You connect the lyrics, King Von was staying in Atlanta, he got killed in Atlanta. D Rose was a point guard for the Chicago Bulls, but in Chicago drill, D Rose was an infamous O-Block shooter who got 40 years for a murder. He's been shouted out on numerous tracks by Chief Keef, and even Von, who's got photos side by side with him. And this song Dead Trolls just happened to drop shortly after these photos surfaced of King Von holding hands with Jania, YoungBoy's ex-girl. Now, before we get carried away, no, I don't think this song predicted Von's death 2 months before it happened. I don't think YoungBoy cooked up some Louisiana voodoo to make that happen. In reality, the Atlanta line could be about anybody. Half the industry's in Atlanta, and YoungBoy beefs with half the industry. Jada Youngin, Fredo Bang, their beefs are well documented. Both of them got tension with YoungBoy, and both of them record in Atlanta. So, no, I don't buy it. Truth is...
So, I ain't gonna lie, like, if you paying attention, like if you, oh, let me turn the light us up, bro. Hold on, let me turn the light us up. I feel like y'all can't see. I look dark, but look, man, it all like I don't too much be into all this, but it looks like it's all just strategically planned out. Like now you got Lil Durk making songs with Fredo Bang and so many other people I never even knew that he even would rock with. You get what I'm saying, bro? And like now it's all like, now that you looking at it, it all like makes sense. Cause right after King Von death, bro, like this nigga done dropped so much music with different artists, bro. It's crazy, bro. So now I'm looking at the artists that he dropping music with, and I'm watching this. It's like, okay, like, damn.
Von's manager says this incident was personal between Quando and Von.
This has nothing to do with YoungBoy doing a song with Asian Doll, and that has nothing to do with this, right?
No. This has to do with Von being the person he is, and then he don't like all that sneak this, social media stuff.
And as those tensions escalated between both camps, word is Quando had been talking shit behind the scenes about Von for quite some time, to the point where Von said if he caught someone from that camp, he was putting hands on. And this music industry's small, you're gonna run into people, especially in Atlanta. That's where all the good studios are.
I've seen so many different people in Atlanta.
Quando, Rondo,
seen
Georgia,
so many different
Dirk
artists
and
in
Von
Atlanta.
are both based out there too, so this was only a matter of time. Now, the Monaco Hookah Lounge is right in the center of downtown Atlanta. King Von's been to that spot before. It's a popular place, but it's also a red zone for shootouts. 3 people have been killed at this place in the last year alone. That's why there were undercovers patrolling the area that night and at the venue. Now, the first reports that came out were confusing. The news said that undercover police had shot Von. We even saw dispatch calls from Chicago PD telling their officers that Atlanta police had shot Von and to move with caution around O-Block because emotions would be high.
Last night in Atlanta, police shot King Von and 2 of his people. Social media is active with, they're upset with the police. So if we have any jobs in Parkway, send 2 cars. Keep your eyes open, be wary. They're not happy with the police over there.
We later found out 3 separate crews were involved. Von's crew, Quando's crew, and the undercover police. Now, nobody knows what set Von off, but Von's manager says that night he wasn't himself. Von was celebrating his album release at Opium Nightclub a few hours earlier. He was supposed to go back to his Airbnb around 2:30 in the morning, but he suddenly decided to switch routes midway and go to this hookah spot on Trinity Avenue about 10 minutes away. Now, Von cannot carry weapons himself, He's been fighting that case with Dirk in Atlanta for close to a year. They got strict guidelines to follow, but he knows his status. Usually Von travels with 3 to 4 security, a bulletproof truck, and his guys from Chicago. But on this night, he left Club Opium by himself with 1 driver and 1 other car, leaving that fleet of security behind. When Von got to the hookah spot, he waited for 30 minutes in the car, and his security finally got word of his new location change and immediately rushed over to get to him. The whole time, Quando Rondo just happened to be in the same parking lot at that same hookah spot, napping in his McLaren. I know coincidences can happen, but this one's pretty big. What are the chances that King Von randomly decided to change routes and go to a hookah spot where somebody that he doesn't like happens to be at? One of Von's friends spots Quando and goes back to tell Von, and on the CCTV camera we see Quando making his way over to this white SUV, scanning the area cautiously. Shortly after, you see Von leaping out of his own car, going looking for Quando. As soon as Von sees Quando, he starts throwing punches. Von is unarmed, but his crew is swarming Quando quickly. That's when Quando's bro Lil Tim hops out the white SUV, pulls a pistol out, and fires off 5 shots, hitting Von in the chest and thighs. Bullets also graze Von's manager, who is in the mix of it. All hell breaks loose. Von's bro Slutty, who was right next to Von when the brawl started, was the first person to return fire once Von gets shot, hitting Lil Tim in the leg once, but then his gun jams, so he can't finish the job. Now this actually saves Lil Tim's life.
Damn, bro. So you trying to tell me Lil Tim supposed to go with him? That would have been crazy if Lil Tim would have went, bro. Oh my God, bro. Hey, bro, what gun was that? Make sure I don't get that.
Him getting shot in the leg drops him to the ground, making him a non-threat to the undercover police who were creeping around back in the adjacent parking lot. With Lil Tim on the ground and Slutty standing over him with a jammed up Glock, Slutty turns and runs into the adjacent parking lot towards the undercovers, who start ringing off shots and hit both Slutty and another O-Block guy named Louie in the head, killing Slutty on the spot and leaving Louie in critical condition. This whole time, Quando is still tangled up with King Von, who's just been shot a bunch of times and has paralysis in the bottom half of his body. According to Von's manager, Quando is screaming, "Von shot, Von shot." And on camera, it looks like he leans in and holds close to Von, either trying to help him or take his chain. It's hard to say which. But eventually, Von's brother Muap runs over and knocks Quando in the head, separating him from Von, where they can now pick him up and escape in the getaway vehicle. Unfortunately, even though the hospital was just 10 minutes away,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is why I go to get my my therapy in my hand, bro. So damn, I ain't even know. Damn.
Doctors could not save his life. And now we're left in the aftermath.
Yes, sir, man. Recipe King Von, man.
You're talking about 2 cliques with huge influence, money, and power. The very next day, we saw 600 Breezy hitting the freeway at 150 miles an hour, leaving Chicago to go to Baton Rouge as a declaration of war with NBA Youngboy's crew 4KT.
We smoke it if you really have. We condone the violence. All you hear is sirens.
Breezy's also openly talking about revenge on socials, leaving kissy emojis underneath Von's killer's IG page. Several days after everything happened, Von's childhood bro, Mimo600, went to Savannah, Georgia to film a music video in Quando Rondo's neighborhood. I think he filmed it in the housing complex close by. Regardless, point is, nobody's squashing nothing. And while Mimo was out there in Quando's neighborhood, this girl DMs him saying they should link up while he's there. After doing some research on the girl, Mimo finds her in a Quando Rondo music video just last year. It was a setup, a backdoor attempt in Quando's home city. And you've heard that theory, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. That's playing out in real time. But it's not just the industry.
Niggas are using the hoes to get... Yo, what? This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Like, this is on some GTA type thing. Like, bro, like... Bro, niggas are using females to line niggas up.
That's affected by Von's death. We can look at the city of Chicago too. This has been the most violent year in Chicago since 2016. And just like when FBG Duck died, one side was laughing. Well, now it's the other side's turn, as these memes of Von packs are being shared all over the internet.
Yo, this is crazy. There's not a part 2 to this, bro. I'm gonna look and see if there's a part 2. But look, man, if y'all like this reaction, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Like, make sure y'all hit that like button right now, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 1K. And make sure you comment on what videos you want me to react to, man. We out. This is crazy.